My name is Max Barnett, and I served as the Baptist Student Director at the University of Oklahoma for 37 and a half years. I knew when I came here I wanted to raise up strong disciples. I knew I could never demonstrate what I wanted to unless we could lead people to Christ, build them up in the faith, and see them being able to reproduce spiritually. I spent a lot of time with a few key individuals because I saw that's exactly what Jesus did. I knew that's what would pay off. The early Bible study that I started was with a group of guys, and I said, fellas, why don't we get in my old station wagon and let's go to the Big 8 schools. Let's see where they don't have a ministry.
And one of those guys landed in Ames, Iowa, and just began pouring his life into these people. The slow, steady, incremental growth of one disciple making 2 disciples, making 4 disciples, and that core group of people that began to disciple other people and other people and other people. Out of that original start in 1972, God has grown Cornerstone Church of Ames with a college ministry that gathers every Thursday night with 1,300 plus students. We've been able to plant Veritas Church in Iowa City 5 years ago, and then 2 years ago we were able to start Kendeo Church.
A couple from Oklahoma had a heart for students, moved up to Manhattan, Kansas, and in year number 1 they prayed for God to give them 6 people that they could invest their lives in. It captivated my heart, and I just remember making a decision like, I'm going to plug into this group and learn from them. God is doing a great work in the heart of America at Kansas State. I really think that how He's led us to invest deeply in just a few and hold that as a value, that because of that, we're seeing hundreds of lives changed.
So when I came to college, I was a part of the Baptist Student Union at Oklahoma, and that really changed my perspective, being discipled personally and realizing that my life is not about living for myself, but God's glory, and I can do that through making disciples. When I was a freshman in college, I went to this thing called Life Impact, and someone spoke about how there were 200 college campuses in California. I was heartbroken the fact that there was only a dozen ministries at the time. So 6 years ago, I moved out to San Diego, and we had a vision to start a new ministry every year. And so in 5 years, we had started 5 ministries on different campuses in San Diego. And our vision is to start a ministry on every campus in San Diego.
I see that God is still using this ministry in really tremendous ways. That the quality of leaders that are being raised up here is remarkable. By God's grace, He has raised up alumni and former staff members to plant campus ministries from Pennsylvania to California, Washington to Texas. It's just absolutely been remarkable.
So God's done a work, and to Him be the glory. I think college ministry is one of the greatest mission fields in the world. There are not very many places where God has gathered so many people on so few acres.
The future leaders of the world are on American college campuses today.
If we want to reach the world for Christ, we have to start by reaching college students.
Because college students are the most sendable, the most trainable, and the most open to the gospel of any people group. If you want to change the world, the college campus is the place to do it.